Как я тебе могу дать? Почему я должен вставать, когда я работаю, и тебе дать пепси? Мама тебе не разрешает? Не разрешает? So why don't you go ask? Say, can I have a little bit? Hey, yeah, go ask. What about my door? Did this guy speak Russian? Yes. I speak Russian. I try to raise my kids in both languages, but really, like, because they're not going to get Russian anywhere. They are Russian spies. Alright, yo, the reason hopping on a bit early, I wanted to see what we can do. Hold on, gang. They left my door open. Now this shit. Are you partly Russian? No, I'm not Russian at all. I speak Russian, but I'm not Russian at all. Like, I know the language. Go to Russia and be a spy, nobody will notice you there. I'm pretty sure they'll see a white boy with dreads. Yeah. What influenced you to learn the language? What do you... Why you decided to learn Russian? I needed to talk to people, bruh. I needed to communicate. Why you decide to speak? You think I learned Russian when I was already grown and I was like, you know what? I ain't got shit to do. I'm just gonna go learn Russian because of all the movies that come out in Russian or something. That's what you thought? No. You thought wrong. I was born in Ukraine and raised. The city I was born in was a Russian-speaking city in Ukraine. So that's why Russian, right? But we did learn Ukrainian and we learned English in school. Right? But I came to the US when I was a little kid, so like America. Alright, gang. So a daily broke previous daily high, closed above, well, above the most recent, left some range to come up, and we kind of printed side by side this ugly son of a bitch. America, here I come. Beautiful. How old were you when you came to America? I was 9. Yep, just me, $20, and and a diaper. Looking like Stewie. Looking like Stewie. Oh, uh-oh. I think they spilled the Pepsi. I hear yelling. We sell gold 2357. Well, we're gonna get to there. I'm looking at up. Hold on a second, gang. Kids here. They spilled nail polish, and now they all ran in here because they're all getting it. They're all getting it from Ma. They all ran in here. I'm like, you better go clean. Don't come here. I'm not protecting you. I didn't spill nail polish. Been on fire lately, up 15% of my 300 funded challenge. That's gang. Gang. That's gang. You and Hank need to hang out. I think Hank's been on fire lately too. Just chilling. Alright, let's get a level going over here. I got one right here. Got a level right here. So we closed above. This is interesting. How big is this range? 55, 61. This is 60. This is 55 pips over here. We closed above on the hourly. No top wick. It's coming back down in range. If it's anything similar to what we've seen before at this area, I think we'll be able to see a ride down. But you see what happened here? Market closes back in range and it comes back to retest it. And I think we want to trade it off the retest of this range. So once we're able to close over here, we want to come back to this area, form another bearish candle, and then trade it down, right? Because you'll see something like this. All right. Or you might see it in one candle, but then you're going to need a really strong candle. What you're going to need to see is a closure below here, right? So something along the lines of like this. Oh, let me get rid of these candles. Yeah, once we close it, we're going to need to break below here. This is a better area. And then we're going to need to get a wick to this area. Sometimes you can get this in one candle. Sometimes you'll get something like this. High volume, Asian, not a typical thing to happen. Whoops, that kind of skip. It's not a typical thing to happen, but it does happen. If we get that in one motion, then we'll trade it. If not, we'll wait for this area to be retested on, you know, on the smaller time frame as it trickles up, and then we'll look for trades as we start closing below again. And I think we should come down. There's a chance we come up, we break the highs, but I think we should still overall come down to grab orders for the daily. The day, because we've closed with no top wick, so I think we can come up, break the highs, and then still come back down in range. Definitely the last couple of months. Dope. Great. Amazing. Let's see where we can trade here. The hourly is going to close bearish. The hourly is going to close that flipped the 4-hour bearish, which is interesting, right? Because now we broke the previous daily high and we flipped bearish. The key is going to be the 4-hour closure. Oh, hold on a second, Kay. What's up? How can I help you? Your sister got punished? Your sister got punished? I know. I know. Do me a favor. If you're gonna turn that on, don't turn it off. Don't turn. Did you lock my door? Or did you close the door to my office? Okay. Thank you. Alright, so we close down in range. We don't have a bottom wick here. I wouldn't mind if we can close bearish with a bottom wick. Turn it down, please. Thank you. I know. Do me a favor, don't play with it. That's not a toy, okay? Alright. Top wick coming down. Did we close below here? Yeah, close below. Really got to stretch that out to see the wick. We didn't close back in range on this area. What do you think? We have a sell buy? I don't know. Could be both. This mic's so loud. If we find support here right now, right? Because you need a closure. If you're looking for sells, I'd want either a strong bearish closure back down in range here. I don't want to trade this because we can come back up and close above. I don't want to trade this area right now. I'll trade if we come down and come back up. I'll trade the retest. Actually, it looks pretty decent on the 5. But I'm skeptical because of the area to the left here. It's right where we're at. Do me a favor, turn that down. Turn it down, please. Even more. Put it to 5. Thank you. Because I'm talking and I hear your streamer. My kids are watching. You got yelled at, so now they're watching TV in my office. What happened? You don't want to go back into the war zone? No? No. No. Nothing. Enjoy. Yeah. I think maybe below that area, you're back in range, back in the higher time frame range. I'll say this. I'll trade here. I can trade here if we form a bullish candle here on the higher time, not on the 5. If we form a bullish 15 or a bullish 30 and then we break that low, then I'll trade it. So if we're able to do, right, if we're able to close bearish here, like as we're printing right now, and then establish a support, hey, stop yelling in my office. If we see this, I'll take sells. Right? That's once we break these lows. Right. we see something like this, I'll take a sell here. If we see a top wick to this area, I'll take a sell here. Okay. But let's see if we can print a support. I want to see a support being printed and then being broken. You almost had it here on the 5. Yeah, you pretty much had it on the 5, but you don't want it on the 5 here in this case. You want it here on the 30. Because on the 5 is not much play, but on the 30, it's a clean ride down, clean traffic. See, just candle up, candle down. Yeah, there's wicks here, but those wicks are ranges, and we're going to fill them. I'm into buy more than sell. Now we wait first. Yes. We should have a support breakout to enter. Look, typically, when you see a daily that doesn't have a bottom wick and a top wick, or a top wick, typically, you'll have the next daily fill that candle, or not fill the candle, but correct that candle large chunk of the way. And the daily, you see for the last few days, you had a full candle. Like even the last few days themselves are a testament to that. Look, you see, filled it, the next candle didn't drive, just filled it right back the other way. But this one doesn't have a top wick or a bottom wick. I think we can come down, make a bottom wick, and continue to drive up. That's what it's looking like. But we're gonna need a steep bottom wick here. And if we're getting a steep bottom wick, can we trade to that bottom wick before a daily decides to come up again? I think we have some range here to 23.61, as long as we can come back up and close back up above 23.55 here. If we can do that, we're able to close above here, we're gonna have some buys. Can you please check oil?
How about new?
Let's check the 30 here. We had a 15 closure. It closed down in range, but it closed no top wick. I'm sorry, no bottom wick. Not much of a bottom wick. Didn't close below the overall or the level we drive from. So we're in this little funky area on the latest 15. The 30s closure is coming up here in 5 minutes. Oh wait, no, what am I saying? The 15 closure is coming up here in 5 minutes. First 15 of the hourly. And if it comes down, we can get some sells on the top wick. I wouldn't even mind a bullish doji or just a doji candle here, because there's a level. There's a level that runs right there, and a doji candle gives us a closure below it, a respect of that area trying to drive up, and then you have this little range to which you're gonna head down to. And if we get a top wick and a flip after closing where we are right now, do we need a break of the lows here? How much on the break of the lows? No, that's about 9 pips. But if we get a flip here on the next candle, right, 12, and then your break even at 12, that's your advantage point, and then you're looking for the rest of the ride down to the bottom of the range. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, the 5 just respected that. At the door, I gotcha. I gotcha. We need volume.
Boom shakalaka! He's on fire!
All right, give it up. Give it up for that track, whatever it was. Give it up for Harrisella. Uh-oh, what happened? You brought your blankie here? Don't drag it on the floor. All right, pick it up. All right, cool. Did you close the door? No, you didn't. The door's open, right? Hold on, I got it. Hold on. Mikey, what's the deal? Yeah, gang. I'm doing dad things. You guys do bad things, I do dad things. Cool. Either pull up the chair next to me, don't hang on my arm. Either pull it up next to me or watch cartoons. I can't move the mouse when you're hanging on my arm. It's just so clean here, like the drive down here. So if we were looking at it like this. Say this. So if this 15 here is able to tap 2356 and re-break its own low, I will have a sell stop on the break of the lows here, looking for the bottom of the range. The 15 didn't close bullish, but it closed doji. Remember I said if it closes doji right below this little area, we have some room. We can use this as an advantage point. But we're going to need to come up here and we're going to need to tap this area here. 55.97, 23.56 we're going to need to tap, 56 flat. If we can tap that, I'll have a sell stop on the break of the lows. What's your opinion about using Heikinashi instead of regular candlesticks? I don't use them. Don't use them. I know Don's used them in the past. He's I think he said Heikinashi is like the closest thing. Like if he wasn't doing this, I think that would what he would be doing. That's like the closest profitable thing that he's witnessed or something. I don't know. But like I don't know. I don't use it. Never dabbled. Am already in. Fuck. 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 God damn it. So where did we stop? Where did I was talking about so many things. Real estate in Dubai, never been to Dubai. Doing signals now, finally. How they doing so far? Yes, doing signals now. Well, we've been doing signals. It's been a killer week, except last night we took a L. But if you're in the signals group, you made back a quarter of that L from yesterday's live stream. You made it back this morning in the signal room. So we're back on the right track. But other than that, the signal's been killing it all week. And we won, I think, 40. So we won 48 out of the last 50 trades. The last 50 trades, we have won 48, not counting the break evens. The last 50 trades that had a result we are 48-2. Yesterday was loss number 2. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yesterday was loss number 3. We had a small one earlier. We had a small one 2 days ago that 10 pips. Does your signal on New York session as well? That's right, because the L yesterday was for Asian session, but the W's today, we had 2 dubs in the signal channel today, and those were for New York session. Rewind and watch. If one managed risk for all 50 trades, I assume one would be okay. Positive. You know, I have to assume there's people that have been here for 50 trades. There's people that follow me to the T, I would think, or there's people probably that don't. I don't know. I would figure that like out of like the 500 to 700 that show up here on a daily, or you know, whatever number shows up, but somebody probably follows everything to the T, or really close. We got a 30 closure here in about a minute. We haven't driven anywhere just yet. We also haven't grabbed any orders anywhere. Maybe you could say the 4 hour, right? Broke the high and flipped here. But then in that case, then we need to wait another 30 minutes for the 4 hour close, because the 4 hour can close bearish. But if it closes bearish above this area, like it is right now, at that point, we're clearly looking for a bottom wick and a bullish flip to come up here. Right? We were looking for a bottom wick and a drive. So it's going to be key how this closes here. And that's this area right here across the board that I was talking about, that I'd want a closure below. But thinking about the 4 hour now, we'd probably want to wait that 4 hour out to see if it really closes, because we get the 5-minute closure below. That's not what's going to decide if we're coming down. It's going to be the next hourly or the hourly after that. What do you think about NFP this Friday? It's not for profits. Don't type a lot, just been watching go work. Hey, chat, go crazy. Go crazy. Go crazy. Chat, go crazy. $18 away from having an interesting NFP. Only the Americans will know. Very close, respecting, eh? Yep. Let's run that line across there and see. Bro, can you teach us your news trading skills? You told me you'll show. What do you mean? I discuss how I trade news all the time. So many times. Damon, where have you been? Where have you been, Damon? Join the Discord. People in the clubhouse have really paid attention. I think they're doing it even better than me now. They're all catching massive runners. The thing is, right, you just have to point the person in the right direction. You have to really tell them where to look. And some people will figure it out even better. They'll like further what you've been able to figure out, right? But they just weren't able to get on that right path. They didn't know where to look to be able to take advantage. So sometimes you just got to point the people in the right direction. I've done that to so many people, and they've pointed in the right direction, and they just keep going that way, right? They never come back, but like it's for their own benefit. Like I'm not out here to try to keep you running in circles, right? You figure it out and then, you know, build your own path. And I think it's just a little bit, tell people where to look for opportunities, and then, you know, they'll build on top of what you've taught them. So I'm sure people have figured out their own ways to approach news while incorporating what I do. Caught 400% Wednesday. I haven't taken away. You're just taking small bits and pieces. Good shit. 4 hour broke the highs, flipped, then came back up, rebroke the lows, coming back bullish again. Risk assessment interview. Tell them you only do in-persons. In-person interviews only. Clip you posted on Shorts was hilarious. Which one? Which clip here? As the 5 just closed here, respecting as well. Jeez, what a long day. I might not stream tomorrow again. I'll let you know throughout the day. I think I should, as of right now I am, but I'm not sure because I've got like, I got shit going on. I got something going on. And I typically work around it, but like these aren't things that depend on me. Looking for a short. I really want to see this 4 hour close. I'm curious. I'm 4H curious. What up, Javier? $22.22. Your voice is so low. How about now? That's just how my voice is. It's low. Okay. Is it breaking down? Is it? I respected this little area. My voice just be voicing. That's what it is. Gotta narrate some shit. I think on it, to be honest, we're gonna see this 4 hour through. I'm not gonna take a position on this hourly candle. Yeah, we're gonna need to see the 4 hour through. We're gonna have direction. We should have some direction or a sense of direction on the next 4 hour based on this closure, which would be on the next hourly candle. As of right now, we're in such a range where there's not much room to come down, not much room to go up, and while we can't come down to fill the smaller time frame ranges, the move itself will be on the next hourly candle for the higher time frame pullback is what we'll want. Spreads, my spreads are 2 pips right now. 2.1, 2.4, 1.9, 2.2. Yeah, they're just between 2 and 2.5. Spreads. Who, he? Not I. Smoke that Popeye. Looking for shorts? Nope, I'm wearing pants. I got these sweatpants on. True. Not a mathematicisus. I don't know anyone that's a mathematicisus. Maticisus. I'm tired. I have not stopped moving all day. Trading futures and forex, yeah, I'm trading both. Well, today, no. Tonight, no. But overall, yeah, both. We must wait. Gang, this is one of those times, like, if you gotta go take a shit, go do it now. Just let us know. Let everybody here know that that's what you want to do. Like, if you gotta go, like, if you got some shit to do for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, go do it. Go smoke a J, go have a shot. Go throw some dollar bills at a stripper, just come back here within the next 15 minutes. Very simple. What's your workout routine? Go to the gym, lift heavy shit. Futures broker, you trade a plan to take a vacation soon to Ontario or San Francisco from Australia is wild. Cool. Looks like quit smoking last week. Every Asian session, I would always roll up. Now, I just eat instead. Sorry to hear that. Or good shit. I'm not sure. Like, you want condolences or do you want congratulations? Why did you quit? Whose influence was that in your life? Because, like, if you need to cut down, like, if you have an abundance of friends, I'll tell you who you need to cut down on. Let's go. Let me tell you which friends don't make it into 2025. My dreams are now intense. Fighting every night. If it's your wife, then I'd say, hey, that's a good dream, because then keep that shit in the dream. Right? Nightly satisfaction. Always some random dude talking shit. You was built for dreaming, dog. That's crazy. Damn. Imagine somebody got on your bad side today, man. If they cross paths with you today, they don't even know you knocked out 8 people in your dream. And they on your path thinking it's all good. Nah. Bro, I'd be so irritable. The thing is, you know you're irritable or irritated, and you can't stop it, and you realize it, and you're like, fuck, I'm being an asshole. But then you're too irritated to stop, and you continue being an asshole. Appreciate you helping me make money every day. Your live stream is very helpful. Absolutely. Mo Abdu, thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Ever been paranoid on weed? Ever been paranoid off weed? Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. But I think if we find the support here, that's the hourly, right? And then the 4-hour will close like gas and feet, but still bullish. Tough. Jack wants to go smoke with me. Alright, come through. I'm going to smoke. Half of Zoom just took out a joint. 15 people in Zoom just took out a joint, got up, and went outside. So this is good. We want this shit to push. The more it pushes up, the better, the prettier we look on the 4 hour. The happier I'll be on the next hourly candle. We got 9 minutes here for the 4 hour. You fighting me in your dreams tonight? Just let me know when you're gonna be there so I don't sit there waiting by myself. Oh my god, it fucking smells like the Texas de Brazil kitchen right now in my backyard, yo. This is wild. I don't know what you guys are saying over there. I can't see the screen, but yo, my neighbor, I don't know what he's cooking. It smells delicious. I don't know. You don't even cough when it smells like that. I don't know what aphrodisiac he's cooking over there, but like whatever it is, it smells like a Chilean sea bass and a Wagyu steak had a baby, and for some reason he adopted that baby and hung it out to dry in his backyard. It smells so fucking good. Yeah, my neighbor is a cook. He fuckers burn trash. Nah, he's fucking Michelin star chef. I'm about to get some Pirellis tomorrow. I'm guess be like, yo, these is Pirellis, dog. Fuck your Michelins. Burnouts right on his front lawn. Let him cook. I said, let him cook. Man, I hope you go to sleep and leave the meat on the grill, bro. I'm climbing the fence tonight. Wick's gonna be over here like the Pink Panther. Dana, 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 dana. 5 minutes here. Okay, so a few things. The hourly held this support and it's closing bullish. The 4 hour is closing bullish above this area. It's got a top wick. It didn't grab many orders. That's our daily so far. Daily needs some orders. Doesn't need a lot, but it needs orders right now to come up to the next resistance. So where can we drive off from? Last time we had this play out, it was on the hourly, not the 4-hour. Sometimes you'll have candles that print similarly, but on different time frames. They might have printed on like this on the hourly. Now it looks like this on the hourly, but on the 4-hour, it looks very similar to what over here it looked like on the hourly. You see what's happening here right now? Getting that gladiator candle. Now, you had that here. And your bottom wick came out to here. Came down to here. Let's see if there's a level there on... Yeah, so you see that bottom wick came down to this area here. Let's mark that off. Oh wow, that's nice. So look at that. That runs across. Look, you drive from that area. Let's see. This is the bottom wick area that we want. And you can see that from this area, we tend to drive up. So let's see if we can close above 23.55. Start coming down, grab orders. And if we're coming down, you can get some sells coming down. You can take advantage because the next 4 hour is going to be looking for a bottom wick. And if that's the case, if it's looking for a bottom wick, you can have 1, 2, 3 hours of coming down here before eventually coming back up. The way y'all break gold down is crazy. What's that mean? What's that mean, Cha? What that mean? What that mean? Took a sell for no reason. You must have felt it. Don't let your feelings get in the way. It's so logical. Introduce me to the neighborhood. Come to my crib. I will show you my hood. $30. There's some steep ass wicks that I've played here before. Holy shit. Can you explain your idea? I just did. Bullish closure here. 4 hour also closes above the range. We're bullish on every time frame. 30, 15, 5. We might come up here because the momentum's really bullish. It might come up for a top wick first. You also have a bit of a head and shoulders thing going on here. So if we're gonna take any buys, we're gonna need to come back down in range here. Pretty heavily. But if it sets up back down in range here where we have enough range to actually take advantage of that bottom wick, then we'll look for that. Didn't really close into that next area, right? 'Cause let's say we put this here. It goes right at it, right? Because you would expect the closure above there to drive. So maybe we'll get it on a 5. Or a 15. Or a 30. 30 would be better. Because that low, there's nothing here on the 30. 55 to 57 or 55 to 58, there's pretty much nothing there. Wicks, lungs, shot. Probably. Flip the tape. The reason you hear me breathing is because I have this so close to my mouth that like any kind of movement, it's like... Yeah. The mic. The mic. Anybody else had to get kicked out of your Airbnb since last month? No, but the city suspended my license for a year, and I went to court to fight it, and they changed it to a month, and it's an expensive ticket. So I put the house up for sale. I'm not dealing with that shit. We got really lousy neighbors. They always complain. It's really like 25 complaints in the last 3 months, 4 months. Canarsie in the house. W. Kings Plaza, baby. Avenue S Park. Floyd Bennett Field. W Canarsie. L train, true. Do you know about Kings Plaza? I used to do shopping there for a good 15, 20 years. And then I'd go to Century 21 in Bay Ridge and do some shopping over there. And then I'd drive out to the outlets upstate. Well, I drove right up. Chat, the 4 hour does not have a bottom wick here. If we can tap 2361, we might have some sells. It's a daily level. Can we should see some play at that area. Tapped here, huh? I'm gonna have a sell stop here. on the flip of this 4-hour candle right here, on the flip of this hourly. And what I'm looking at is against the trend, yes, against the trend right now, but we cannot close bullish here. We can't close bullish on this 15 above all this. So it's in the next 8 minutes. We have to come down here, or we're gonna delete this, and then we're gonna look for, we're gonna wait. We might set it up at the same exact price point again, but what's the range here? How far can it come up? This. If we tap 2361 here, I'll take a sell. 23614. Because we're gonna the market, if it's gonna continue driving up, it's gonna need to come down, grab orders. So even if it continues up for a little bit, I understand them, and it would be a trade against the way the candle's pushing, but I would expect it to come back to 2355 at the very least for some orders. So understand why I'm taking it, because I'm just not expecting the 4-hour to continue the push all the way up. 69, 61. Up to here. Max 40 pips and smoking a fat one. Yeah, I mean, as long as you don't over risk, 40 pips should not like massively impact your life or your next trade or the rest of your day. tap this area. We come up and tap it actually. Alright, I'm gonna take a sell right here. We didn't exactly tap it, 5 more pips, so I understand. I just took a sell at 6088. I wanted it up here at 613, but we've pretty much tapped it. If it pulls down, it'll pull down heavy from here. Okay, it might not be this candle, it might break up here, it might come on, but understand that you're inviting drawdown by taking a position against momentum. So I don't want to hear nothing if this drives up and you guys sit here and draw down for a little while. I'm under the impression that the 4-hour will have to come down to grab orders. And we tend to drive up when we do fill the range up. I've already shown you. We grab wicks here at the previous range, 30, 55 or even 51. Aggressive looking candles. Yeah, I'm looking for a pullback here based on the fact the 4-hour opened up, drove straight up, no bottom wicks, no orders grabbed. The daily doesn't have many orders grabbed, so I would look for it to grab some kind of orders if it is to come up any further. It might come up for, momentarily, but if it's going to drive up for overall, the market needs to grab some orders. Oh, and I'm sorry, delete the sell stops here. I have these deleted over here. Oops, sorry. I don't have stops here, gang. If I was gonna have stops, they would be right here. But overall,